It was more than a shock when police raided Patrick Henry High School last January and arrested students suspected of using and dealing drugs. The police action rocked this middle-class San Diego community, which had, according to many, closed its eyes to the seriousness of the drug problem. Today, in a more pleasant setting, a few are trying to fight back and educate the community about the hazards of illegal drugs.
For people that would like to deny that there are no problems going on, that there are problems and that something must be done and that we have to all work together. It's not a problem just for parents or just for the school system. It's a problem for everybody, and everybody should be working together on it, and the youth, everybody.
Students and parents calling themselves the Navajo Community Chemical People are going to junior high schools and even to elementary schools to educate youngsters on the dangers of drug abuse.
Studies have shown that one of the biggest problems is that people don't know enough about drugs and what they do to your body. So the main thing that we're trying to do is educate people and tell them what's wrong with it.
This all may have had a carnival-like atmosphere, but as one student put it, it's better this way than having police educate us with handcuffs. Carlos Amezcua, News 8, San Carlos.
It's just not appropriate to have smoking areas on school campuses.
This used to be the designated smoking area at Patrick Henry High School, the last smoking area of any city high school. They say that during lunch and between classes, there used to be a cloud of smoke over this courtyard. But no more. Rather than wait until a new law takes effect in January, Principal Henry Lawrence has decided he'll eliminate the smoking area now and break the habit.
I have mixed feelings about it, but I do recognize that it was kind of silly to be teaching against smoking and yet allowing smokers right on campus.
Smoke is coming out of the bathrooms now. I don't know what the solution is to it, but it's not too good.
Today I was just walking by the bathroom over there and I smelled, it all did smell like smoke.
And smoking in the bathrooms creates a lot of extra patrolling for the teaching assistants and vice principals. We went on a couple of boys' room raids today. We could smell smoke, but didn't see any smokers.
We don't have enough manpower to cover all the restrooms, and there is smoking going on in just about all of them.
About 30 people were given warnings in the bathrooms at Patrick Henry yesterday. The second offense, detention. The third, suspension.
I don't like it.
Why?
Because now that I'm in class, I can't have a cigarette between classes, so it makes the day seem a whole lot longer.
Health Services Director Ed Fletcher says students learn all too little in school about the effects of smoking.
That may be one of the solutions to the problem of the bathrooms, by going in and helping youngsters to understand what smoking does to your health.
But Patrick Henry's principal, Henry Lawrence, says he notices students are smoking less anyway. Chris Saunders, News 8, Del Cerro.
Well, sometimes it's pretty embarrassing mentioning what school you're from. When you say you're from Patrick Henry, everyone automatically labels you as the school with the drug bust.
What they hear around town and sometimes even out of state hurts Mark Sperling and the majority of Patrick Henry students. Yes, on 2 occasions in 3 years, there have been arrests here over drugs. In the latest, 12 were taken in, but just 12 out of 2,400 total students.
That is less than 0.5%. That's less than 0.5% of the student body.
Patrick Henry has as many National Merit Scholars as kids arrested lately for drugs. Its academic decathlon team is going to the state championships. The speech team and drama department are very strong. 85% of the kids here pass the advanced placement tests. But the school's reputation is a factor even when kids here look for part-time jobs.
And people will ask you, literally, if you have a drug problem, if they can depend on you because you go to a school that has this supposed drug problem.
When I considered the percentage of kids arrested here 2 weeks ago versus the total number of students, I realized I had a bigger drug problem at my high school, and that, I hate to say, was more than 20 years ago. Is it a good place to go to school?
Yes, it's excellent. They're terrific teachers, and I've learned a lot, so it's an excellent school. For the sake of the innocent here, and there are many, next time you hear Patrick Henry High mentioned, think of all of those who didn't get arrested. Doug McAllister, News 8, San Carlos.
Yeah. Okay, you right here, this is where it's alternating. Next we go back to the film. I think it'll work.
So you feel like Springsteen in Houston?
Yeah.
They're rapping on the mic so others will do right. From Patrick Henry High, they say don't drink and drive.
When you turn 16 and you start to drive, you better think smart and stay alive. 'cause driving's a skill and involves much luck. So how can you think when you drive drunk?
So let me tell you now, listen to me. You'll lose your grasp on reality.
Yeah, we wanted to show that there are students at Patrick Henry who care what happens in San Diego County.
Lyricist Brian Victor is a member of Students Against Drunk Driving at Patrick Henry High School, and he's hoping his rap song will show a flip side to his school in light of last week's drug busts.
And we wanted it to be made available to a lot of people, not just those who are singers. So we figured we'd open it to everyone and that way make it a rap.
As an art form, I've got to admit that rap is infectious. You go to a party, you think you're cool, but if you drink, then you're a fool. Brian's mom paid for the studio session, but the group isn't sure where the money will come from to actually press some records.
Maybe from some sad fundraisers, but I don't know how much we're gonna get. But right now all we can do is hope that we do get that money.
So they need some help to make the groove. Calling all philanthropists, it's your move.
So spread the word, drinking's bad. We want to be heard, we're known as sad.
Lennon Ozizwe, News 8, Santee.